Yes, as promised, we are back with the legend himself. Now, there's a sport that is going to need that extra joint support, right? And parkour is highly demanding. It's a form of exercise, and it's one that pushes your body to its ultimate limit of endurance as well as resistance. Now, it involves a lot of running, jumping, climbing, and so much more when it comes to endurance and power. And some of the key areas to focus on in this particular workout is obviously our strength. We're talking about pulling muscles. We're talking about the muscles that help strengthen the back, the shoulders, the arms, you name it. And with all the running and jumping involved, the legs are also a big muscle group to focus on, right? So joining us again once more, of course, is our parkour athlete extraordinaire, stuntman, you name it, Kundai, Murapa. And from what we just saw earlier in the terms of what you were doing, I can't wait to see more of this. And I think the rest of Mzansi is dying to just get involved in the sport and figure out how we can get to this right here. So what do you got for us, man?
So one of the most fundamental things in parkour is you can learn all the hype moves, you can learn all the tricks, but without a strong foundation to support those movements, your longevity is not going to be there.
I love that.
You're going to be training for 5 years max, and then you're out with joint issues, arthritis, maybe you slipped a disc at that point. So it's very important, guys, to make sure your conditioning keeps pace with your actual training and the limits you're pushing with new techniques and stuff. Very important in parkour.
I like that, man. So hopefully if I stick around with you, by the time I'm 60, I can still be doing this, yeah?
Of course, that's the whole point.
All right, so let's get down into the good stuff. You've got some exercises you've put together for us, kind of to assist us with how to get strong, how to get active, and maybe just start flowing into that sort of parkour space?
Yeah, of course. I've got a few basic exercises.
Okay.
Body weight-based, sort of animalistic movements. If you guys are familiar with primal flow, animal flow, it's that kind of thing.
Beautiful, man. Let's get straight down, do it. I want to put this body through its paces. What do you got first?
Okay. So the first one, we're going to get down into a position called the static.
Okay, do you want to maybe just stand out that side so the cameraman can see both of us trying to attempt this? All right, there we go.
Good? Is that
so we like this?
Okay, so static beast. Line your joints up, wrist, elbow, and shoulder in line.
Right.
Okay, and so from here, we're going to lift alternating limbs.
Alternating limbs, all right. Well, core is getting engaged already.
Swing over and kick. Boom, just like that.
All right.
Okay, and then the next, you just swap it over. Boom. Okay, that's the limb lift to kick through.
I've got to say, just by lifting the limb alone, I'm forced to like stabilize. The core is like pounding, yeah, man. And I feel like just got to stop myself from falling over before I get into that rotation.
Exactly, and it's that stability and balance that's going to contribute to a lot of the smoothness and the keenness of movement that you're going to go through in parkour.
All right.
Because you need that core balance when you're in precarious situations, when you're like, let's say you're moving on a rail or you're jumping onto something that's very small, you're going to need that control to just keep you in place. That's something that
very effective, and I like the fact that it's dynamic as well. How many reps or sets of this would you do in a workout?
I would actually do it on a time basis. So I would set the clock to about 2 minutes, continuously going through.
Yeah.
And you'd go, boom, lift, boom,
lift. All right, starting to feel the flow of it as well. I like that.
For about
all right, man.
2 minutes, and just feel yourself, like, just develop that sense of stability.
Feeling that parkour vibe. What else you got?
Exactly. And the next one is called the jumping kick through. So we did the kick through with the limb lift. So now we're gonna pounce onto our hands. This is also a precursor if you're trying to learn handstands. We're gonna pounce on, boom, gently down, up.
I love how easy you make it, man, and that's such a beauty in that. It's like a dance, there's this control. I'm gonna try it out now. I don't know if it's gonna look as elegant as that, but simply what, we're resting up, a little bit of a hold.
Swinging, there we go. You're swinging your weight into your fingertips. Ah, excellent, that's it. Boom.
Ah, okay, starting to feel it, starting to feel it.
That's it, that's it. And you've got so much control, dude, with your hand balance. It's amazing, it's impressive.
I've been inspired, bro. I've been inspired, come on. And the tip that you gave me earlier really helps. I mean, I was resting a lot of the pressure on my palm. I think using the fingers kind of spreads the load and allows for more control.
It's the same thing, like look how you're standing right now. Look at your feet.
Yeah.
You're resting all your weight, you're distributing it on your forefoot.
Yes.
You're not standing on your heel.
On your heel, yeah.
And that's the same principle with handstands. You can't get that optimal balance if you're applying the most pressure on your palms.
And there's a lack of proprioception as well.
Exactly.
So the more I can feel, the more the body can respond.
Exactly, and that micro control.
Man, absolute magic
That's
stuff. I know
it.
you got one more for us before we get done with this session, and I absolutely can't wait because I'm feeling like I'm ready to join you in the urban jungle. So before we end this one, what's the last one you got?
Okay, so the last one is called the Beast To Ape, and it's a transition from one body position to another. So the position you're in right now, that's the terminal position, that's the ape.
Okay.
And we're going from here, which is the beast. It's very dynamic. You're gonna sort of shift weight very quickly into your arms and then pull yourself up like that. And then back.
All right.
And then again, very quick and dynamic. Pull it up.
Okay.
This is a precursor.
Exclusive.
Very explosive.
All right. Now I've just done like 3 reps and I'm feeling it, man. I'm like sweating. I'm feeling the fact that I have to use my entire body. That's something I absolutely love about this. The fact that every single weakness in our body seems to get highlighted.
Exactly.
And it forces us to get it strong and achieve that optimal balance, which is clearly where you're at, man.
It literally fires off every fiber in your being. So that's what I love about these workouts. You're not just isolating, you're working with your entire biomachine as a unit through the whole progression.
Man, absolutely love it. Kundai, I can't thank you enough for schooling me, teaching me, and showing the rest of Mzansi exactly what it takes and what you can achieve in this sport. It's been an incredible opportunity to chat to you, man, and I'm looking forward to putting some more of this into my training regime. I'm going to be following you guys. Do the same. Follow this man on social media and get inspired. Let's carry on with this, bro. I love it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go for some reps.
Yeah.
Yep.
And boom.